Hello and welcome back to Queen's Wish 2, and this time we will visit the Watchfire Grove and hopefully solve the issue with the two quests, burning the groves and preserving the groves, as we need to probably decide between the two, and I'm not sure how exactly we are going to do that. So we will hopefully see. The pathway grows very narrow. The trees feel like they are pushing in on you, but the effect is getting easier to ignore. You are getting used to the claustrophobia of the Kranas, but this forest is different. You can sense a hostile, angry energy growing stronger and the farther in you get. You have found one of the sacred groves of the Kranas woods, sacred to them. To you, it is just another chunk of unbalanced magic spraying chaos into the vassal state. Alright, no enemies so far. And there is a thingy. There's a tall brazier set in the middle of this grove. It is made of bronze with runes etched in the side. It is empty and there's no fuel nearby. It looks like the grove has been sending out roots to try to tear the thing down. Something kept them from crawling across the stone. Read the runes. You can't make any sense of them. Some sort of rote druidic scripts. In a more peaceful time, they might be of great interest to the scholars of Haven. Light the brazier. You pile some fuel into the brazier and use flint and tinder to light it. As you do, a fierce wind blows through the grove. Branches fall around you. The grove lets out a deep, angry moan. You try, but you can't get a fire going in the basin. Also, this might not be the best idea. I'm not sure how to select one of these options, so if I always select to burn down the forest or something, it might not be the wisest idea. You find a morbid sight. This grove is littered with bones, some recently placed here, some old, all of them sinking into the loam, all of them scraped clean. Roots reach out of the earth, grab them and very slowly pull them down. All of the bones are human. Some are bent with age. Others are clearly children. None of the bones show signs of breakage or weapon blows. Very odd and unsettling. Certainly something that wasn't mentioned when you learned about the Kranas woods as a child. Okay, but no attacks, no attacks. Okay. Let's continue. Knock, knock. The chest is full of coal. You dig through it a bit, but you don't find anything of interest. Alright. New reports. So we have a couple of things left, but first we would need to get back to a fort where they can be used, or we just keep them and then use them once we are able to go further. I mean, there are a couple of more forts left, like this thing or that thing, right? And we also need to build the buildings there in order to profit, like get the best weapons, because I never see a point of buying any weapons at the start of the game when they're crap and they're just wasting money. We do have some money though, so, well, we'll see. We're not doing anything there yet. And there are flowers. You find a huge old stump. This was once one of the grand enchanted trees of the grove. It died, but this enormous grand pillar wood remains. Remembering the request you received in the Tower of the Rudico, you examine the stump closely, looking for a remaining tickle of fresh sap. Alas, the stump is too old. It's completely dry. Okay. What's that? Just a stone? The book is full of page after page of a strange runic language you have never encountered before. As interesting as it might be, you lack the several years you would need to study it. The middle 2 pages are different. You find a short incantation, painted in gold leaf, in an alphabet you can comprehend. It seems like whoever wrote this book wanted anyone who passed to learn it. You take a minute to copy it. And there are more bones, but no text here. Like this stump, is there anything? No. Okay. Read the runes. No. Okay. The book is a record kept by the druids of the Grove. It is very thick. The entries go back centuries. Some of them have completely faded. Others are incoherent and rambling. You flip through quickly. It seems that around 200 years ago, this grove grew angry. It was more upset than the others, perhaps because it was so close to the weak links of the gentle coast. To keep it from lashing out, it had to be restrained by fires. It took the Erudico a few years to come up with a solution. Alas, the archaic writing is hard to read. It involves braziers and the glittering coal. Apart from a lot of complaining about expansion of Heavenite control, there's nothing else of interest. And we know that we had the coal in the other thing. Gold of Silk. Ritual Road Dagger. Oh, what's this doing? It's not needing anything, and I don't think the damage is any good. Yeah. Yeah, this is not great. So we do need to sell that thing. Here. Alright. We had gold, like 23.3, whatever. There's another wooden stump. You find a huge old stump. This was once one of the grand enchanted trees of the grove. It died, but this enormous grand pillar of wood remains. Remembering a request you received in the Tower of the Rudico, you examine the stump closely, looking for remnants of trigger of fresh sap. Alas, the stump is too old, it's completely dry. Okay, nothing. Okay. Let's get back. So there's an entrance. I mean, there was something in the south. So let's go back to this chest. We now know of this glittering coal. Then remembering what you read recently, you look at the coal closely. It doesn't seem unusual though, just coal. Just coal. And then remembering what you read recently, you look at the coal closely. When you inspect it at just the right angle, it glitters very slightly. Something has been done to it. You help yourself to a sack of it. Glittering coal. It's okay, but I don't want to do anything with that just yet. And first, let's explore the rest of the map. Okay, that was the rest of the map. So the only option we have is to use the coal now. I don't see any, like, decisions we can do so far. Right, the runes, there's nothing. Like the brazier. You pile some of the glittering coal onto the brazier and use flint and tinder to light it. As you do, a fierce wind blows through the grove. Branches fall all around you. The grove lets out a deep angry moan. As sparks fall on the coals, the wind intensifies. It is keeping the coals from lightning. Say the ritual. You mutter the incantation you read in the druid's book. The brazier gleams. The wind is suddenly unable to keep the coals from bursting into flame. The moans of the grove reach a crescendo, then fade away. You hear hissing coming from the undergrowth all around you. The grove has been partially contained. But we do have enemies level 8. Okay, we should try and go into one direction first, which, oh, there's even more spell shield. Okay. Maybe we can... I'm not sure what the spell shield, if the spell shield is actually helping with that. In any case, we blocked these off. And I will also try and block them off over there. They all have spell shields. I should have attacked that one. And there's the poison. Poison resisted. Okay, so these do have AoE attacks. Oh, they can also charm. Uh-huh. We should probably focus on killing these then. Okay. Enemy slows you. Just a normal heal. And AoE. Yes, that was good. More poison. Alright. They are using the same amount of mana, right? Energy cost 2, energy cost 2. I mean, this is doing more damage and they don't have that many hit points left, so let's try that. Ah, evade. Okay. Now we need to use the rain also to clear the poison. And we're doomed. Okay, so we definitely need to kill the snakes, otherwise it will not work. Yeah. Okay. Nice hit. Keep them away, but for now we will also use the haste. Poison, that's not good. Okay. Smack. I don't want to charm the blue ones because they are the ones I want to kill first, if that is possible. Except we will kill these first before we move over. But now we should be able to attack there. No. Poison. Okay. Nice, and a good hit. Okay, let's switch. Alright. Nice. Yeah, that worked very well. We can just use that. I will not heal up because yeah, we probably will just get the 2 mana back and not more. And I rather use that for spells, and then we can use the potions for healing. But that worked fine. So we used... Oh! Great Serpent, hello. Okay. Stun resist 40%. Huh. I don't know what attacks the snake has, but I will just assume that maybe it's just melee attacks. Or something like that, which is also fine. I mean, it doesn't have super many hit points, so not a big problem, but... Alright, no, that's fine. Let's do the next one then. Read the runes, blah 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 blah. Yeah, light. Say the ritual. You're hissing. Okay, getting more complicated. Okay, we still have our guy there. Alright. Yeah. I will try to stay away from that one. Vulnerable. Kill this one first. Oh, okay. The element golem thing broke. Let's try and get another serpent. That did not work. Alright. AoE power. Okay. More AoE power. Now we need to heal and remove the poison. Nah. Okay, let's kill it now. Okay. Yeah, this is still a lot of poison damage, I guess. I can remove it again, but if I get another bit of poison, it's it's probably better to wait for now. Okay, cool. Yeah, poison. Let's just heal everyone. Flip. But now our mana is quite down already. So that is 2 out of... Oh. A leaping lizard. And there's another guy. And they are leaping. Nah, they're not doing a lot of damage. Oh, well, critical 10. That's fine. Still, okay, she has full mana, so she should use some mana for healing now. And this road is blocked now. Okay, so anyways, we need to use this one. Light the brazier. Okay, you pile some glittering coal into the brazier and see flint and tinder until light it. I said the ritual. You mutter the incantation you read in the druid's book. The brazier gleams. The wind is suddenly unable to keep the coals from bursting into flame. The moans of the grove reach a crescendo, then fade away. You hear hissing coming from the undergrowth all around you. The grove has been partially contained. The trees nearby rustle, wood cracks, roots are pulled out, and wood splinters. A new path has opened nearby. You have forced the heart of the woods to open to you. And more snakes to appear. Alright. Spitting serpent. Probably not good. Alright, let's try and take over one of them. That did not work. That was a horrible start. Let's try again. And over there. Alright. Using that. There are 2 of them. All evaded? What the hell? That's getting annoying with the poison. Yeah. We need to focus on the spitting ones. Is not too well. Yeah. I'm a bit worried about the remaining hit points there. We do need to heal. Yeah. Okay, that did not work. Out of range. All right. That was stupid move. Bad pathfinding by the AI. Let's try this. That's yeah, okay. I will just risk it now. Okay. Yeah, let's redo that, and we need a bit more of luck with the charm. Okay. We can't hit them all, but oh no, this is the bottom one will also not hit. But in this case, we will hit 3 of them. So let's do that. But this seems to never work. Let's try to take over this one. No, charm resist. And now, of course, everyone is poisoned. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean that the that the charm is only working with like 50% or so. That's understandable, but I don't see why this AoE fails that often. Charm resist. What's the charm resist there? Man resist 20%. It's nothing. Physical evasion is 55% because, yeah, okay. So that's pretty high. But then why does this hit more? Oh, well, actually doesn't hit more often. Okay. Oh, this was bad. Okay. Let's try this without killing our own guy, which is not possible. But we will hit 3 at least. So this has mental resist 20%. Let's try and get this one. Okay, that worked. Poison. Oh, nice cleave. And okay, rescued. Restoring rain. And there's the poison again. It's not working. What we can try is we still have this other weapon, and now this is doing magical damage and not physical. So magical damage, and hopefully that is more reliable. I mean, this, if that hits enough of them, that would be a good start. Okay. And over here, we will try to take one of them. Okay, that's nice. And they're still very far away, so they will be busy for now. Mm-hmm. So the first hit. Let's take over the next one if possible. Nope. Mm-hmm. There's the poison. Poison. Yeah. So in this scenario, this is much better. Again, resisted. And more poison. Okay, now we really can't. I mean, I shouldn't try to take over because everyone got poison. So alternatives. Let's try and use. This is doing physical damage, so this should not work. But let's try it anyways. No, this is actually also using 2 mana, right? Yeah. Let's not use it then. Evade it. More poison. Nice. There's no mana left. So he will need to use potions. Okay. Yeah, but he will need to use another potion, and this is 2 times. Okay. Once we... yeah. And now we can remove this. But 1 energy left, right? If we now have like a boss fight or something, we have a problem. We might have another fight now somewhere, and maybe we can... oh, okay. Maybe we can talk to it. You have found the heart of the grove. There, in the middle of this thick forest, you find a huge ancient plant thing. It's an enormous tangle of vines protected by a host of toothy mouths. As mighty and powerful as it is also sick. The leaves have edges with brown, and the vines look a bit dry. When you enter the clearing, it shies away from you pathetically. Before you can decide what to do about it, probably, a huge serpent slithers out from between the roots at its base. It's a massive snake, about 20 feet long, with a malevolent humanish face. It hisses, "You have come. Heaven comes to answer for its crimes." Naga of the Grove. You encountered these sinister creatures back on Sacramentum. It is a Naga, a malevolent spirit, the rage of nature made flesh. It looks down at you and lets out a long, angry hiss. "As heaven comes at last, the grove's spread of fear, and that brings you. You must protect your minds. Now you can answer for your crimes." What are heaven's crimes? You cut down the woods, you make more mines, your leaders take bribes and let outsiders eat the sacred land. You killed the groves, we must defend ourselves, or we are lost. Are you the source of the sickness, the attacks? Yes, I am the guiding spirit. I came from the earth to guide his poor grove, to drive you out. I'm willing to negotiate. No, there was a chance. Once Rukai rose up, once our poor humans fought back. Heaven swore it would do better, and the crimes continued. The Great Uprising was a long time ago. Yes, the lessons were learned, then they were forgotten. Now I will teach them again in the only way I can. How are the groves being hurt? The groves draw strength from the forest. They heal the forest, in return give it power. The more you chop, the sicker the groves get. And how can we settle this dispute? You are a prince of Haven. If I kill you, I will tell Haven that none are safe from us. It is a bold plan, but it is the only way. Wait, there's something we can offer. Yes, you offer your flesh. Soon you will be mine. Then Haven will learn at last. Alright. If you want to die, then so be it. Unfortunately, our healing capacities are rather low. Only 610 hit points, that's not a lot. Okay. Maybe there's additional summons or something. Stun resist, mental resist, hit bonus, physical evasion. Nothing special there. Stun resist was 90% though. Okay, let's try to... yeah, give it some bleed. Fear immune. Ah, alright. Okay, so he's dying pretty much. We need to definitely remove this. Yeah, that's still a problem. Let's use another potion. Yeah, if there's just one more like poison attack, then it's game over. The Naga lets out an angry hiss. The roots start wriggling out of the ground. As you watch with irritation, they tie themselves into the crude humanoid forms. The rootlings are how the grove expresses its rage. Ah, alright. That's nice. Okay. Let's switch places there. And blop. I need to really focus and try to get it over as soon as possible. More bleed. The Naga lets out a long, slow hum. The enormous plant in the center of the grove begins to shake. The serpent opens its mouth and spores spray out. Everyone nearby feels dizzy. But we only had one person nearby, which is nice. Alright. Oh, and bleeding. That's not very healthy. Evade. Maybe we can try and stun. Yeah, that's perfect. Just that it didn't work perfectly, but in theory it was perfect. Okay, let's try another bleed. Bleeding. 3 turns. Okay. We need to get back. The Naga lets out an angry hiss. Roots start wriggling out of the ground. As you watch with irritation, they tie themselves into crude humanoid forms. Okay, another turn. Round of rootlings, which we will not be able to handle anymore. They are both pretty much dead, so we do need to heal, but stun. This is also still stunned, but I don't see how I will be able to get out of here. The Naga lets out along, yeah, dizzy. Maybe we can use some scroll. Let's see. Scroll of life, revives, might, haste and blesses, nope. Nothing we can use from that. Still has 1 bleeding. But obviously that will not be enough, and let's try this. Stun resisted. Okay, nice. No! Okay. 2 bleeds and... Okay, but... No, they are not stunned. Let's try and build them something so that we can get past them. No! 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 Nah, okay. Yeah, we need to... Oh, there are 2 potions. Yeah, we can give 1 potion to him, but I don't think that's super useful. So overall, I think with the positioning, that was a good idea. And with the bleed, that was also a good idea. Okay, no AoE attack. Let's use this, and this time I will try and completely stay back so that everyone should gather there, and hopefully nobody will be affected by the casts, and in addition we can AoE all the incoming enemies if it works. Downside is potentially that 4 people are affected with the same bleed. But it seems to be a good start at the moment. Of course, now we will get additional. I mean, this is poison immune, so that's pointless. Bleeding 3. Four. Of course, this will die now very soon, so we need to summon a new one. Everyone feels dizzy, but everyone is no one. There is poison on the snake, so there might not happen anything on the snake actually. Yeah. Not sure what. Ah, they could just reach me by going here, so there's no point in running away. I don't know. We got a bleed. Oh, okay. We should definitely, yeah. Okay, switch. And let's try to stun, yeah. As the bleed is super powerful, we can't allow them to apply bleed. Oh, weapon change. That looks fine. Should work. And it's dead. With a final blow, the Naga is killed. Well, destroyed. It shudders and then sort of melts. The angry magic that made it no longer can hold it together. Instantly the grove calms down. The air feels more peaceful. You can hear the rustling of trees receding, opening up a path to freedom. Yet something remains in the grove. The heart is still here, burrowed and weak, but still alive. It is alone with you. Alone with me and a couple of enemies. Alright. Let's kill the snake first. We don't have... Okay. Nice. No bleeds. But this is still very dangerous. Yeah. Chop. Also chop. I might need to use that to remove the bleed. Okay, let me forward. And I don't want to accidentally kill the or hit the grove, so let's try this. No. Yeah, we'll just go back and cast normally. Alright. Running away. It probably wants to hit Gregor, and therefore it doesn't find a path and goes the other way around. Fine with me. Yeah, it will not be able to attack for 2 turns or so. Well, 1 turn. But that's fine. Alright. Alright, Heart of the Grove. When you approach the heart of the grove, you can sense it. Its life, its power, its intelligence. It can't talk, it doesn't have a mouth. You can sense it, though, probing your thoughts. It communicates through images and feelings. Your common mercenary wouldn't know what to do here, but you do. Part of your training was in diplomacy. In the name of Haven, you talk to anything. Okay, try to communicate with it. You imagine a few things. The armies of Haven, a map of the row, a rootling attack. You sense confusion. This is not a creature who operates with a lot of careful planning. Think about a peaceful forest. The plant joins you in happy meditation on a forest free of war. However, you note this is also a forest free of Haven's industry. Think about leaving peacefully. The plant is full of ancient rage, but the ring of enchanted braziers have weakened its will. It only wants to hide and rest. When you imagine peace, it withdraws from you. Oh, there's one remaining from evil rootlings. Okay. Okay. Zup. Zup. Beast Helm. Damage to undead. Cool. Absorbs 30%, 20%. 3 physical, 2 magical. Okay, it's not that great actually. 2 magic absorbs. I mean, it's not giving any disadvantages at least. 3, 2, 4 damage to undead. Stun resists, tier 1 arcane gear. I guess Eurydico Cole is worst, so let's exchange that. Cozy Bracer. Magical evasion. That looks fine. I think that's the same as the gloves. So... Ancient Amber. Thanks. Okay. This is closed. But we can take this path. We do not have... We did not receive this sap for the Erudico. Treasure. Leaving peacefully. Treasure. When you think about your desire for wealth, you see a grove to the east. It has a treasure you can take, but you detect thoughts of another grove nearby, one kept hidden by this big plant. Burning the plant down. Agitated, its red leaves shudder. It is full of ancient rage, but is the ring of enchanted razors awakened to its will. It's afraid. The joy of battle. At last, for the first time in many years, the plant remembers its spirit, a spirit of protection, of the destruction of invaders. Its vines extend in all directions. The mouth things bare their teeth. You have one final image of its roots sinking hungrily into your dead flesh. Okay, so this is, yeah. Okay, so we could kill it, but I don't think that's what we should do. And we can leave, right? We can just use this path here. But now I should probably make another save. And see, I'm not sure if I actually finished the zone now. Kranas groves, burning the groves, preserving the groves. Kranas grows, yeah. what happens if we go back? Okay, so at least the status is still the same. So either way, we didn't waste anything yet. Okay, of course we also didn't finish anything yet. And there was a second thing, and they went together, right? The Kranas Reborning, Preserving. Yeah, so we need to go to the Deep Grove, and we might need to do the same over there, and then we can see whether what we did was actually the right thing. Oh, we should explore this to the south so that we do not need to get here again. Who are you? Brigand Archer. Alright. Mm-hmm. Nice. They also have a wolf there. I could go forward, but as long as it's possible, I stay in the back and I keep them coming. Mm-hmm. No, this is not working, but we could attack that one instead. Uh-huh. That's nice. Okay, so they're really stuck back there for now, of course. No, not anymore. Or it's too far away. Yeah. 2 over there. Yes, works. Evaded. And this is an archer. Now the doggy will be a problem. And of course the archer will also be a problem. Ouch. Okay. Very bad. I need to kill the doggy. Alright. Nice hit. Uh-huh. Alright, let's focus on the archer for now. Okay, can't. Nah, I don't want him to tank. Okay. Maybe he would have bled to death anyways. Mm-hmm. Die! Okay. You will never know what made these brigands foolish enough to attack you. Oh well, you help yourself to their money, they won't be using it. Nice. Okay, so we did explore that area as well, and now it's time to go back home and regain some of our hit points and mana before we then head out next time for the second grove, and hopefully that works as well, and then the quests are solved. Yeah, let's see. But I think we might then also be able to get enough for another level up, and then hopefully the rest is also a bit easier. So we will see next time about this grove. New episodes every couple of days, so make sure to subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss anything. And with that, thank you for watching, and bye bye, see you next time.